Welcome to another episode of Titan PI TV, where we're looking at the inside workings of a live operational investigation agency, that being here, Titan in Derby. I am your host and Managing Director, Simon Henson. Welcome and happy Friday. If you prefer to listen to podcasts, you can download Titan PI TV podcast wherever you download your podcasts. So this week, we're just going to look at our 5-day RQF Level 4 surveillance course. We ran one of these last week, so I'm briefly going to give you an input on what the course is, what it entails. And then we're going to look at 4 or 5 of the learners from last week who at the end agreed to speak about their experience on the course, what they did beforehand, so where they came from, and whether they're now going to enter the industry and work for Titan. So the RQF Level 4, it's a 5-day course. It's a surveillance course. It's all aspects of surveillance, and it's delivered in association with the IPI, which is the Institute of Professional Investigators. It is, if you want it to be, a recognised industry qualification, which is the RQF Level 4, which sits just above an A level. So it's a lot of work in 5 days. So in the mornings, the structure of the course is we come in at 8 o'clock in the morning. We have 2.5, 3 hours of theory input in the morning. And then for the rest of the day, we go out and we hammer it and we do muscle memory. So we try and put that theory into practice with the instructors, assessing you constantly, constant debriefs throughout the day. So day 1, we look at foot surveillance. Day 2, we continue foot surveillance, and we're doing foot surveillance on public transport, following a subject across 2 counties. We then on day 3 step up to doing mobile surveillance, which is following a subject in a vehicle from a vehicle. Day 4, we then go on to a bit of everything that we've done so far. So there's no memory fade or skill fade. We go back and we're doing foot surveillance, and we're doing vehicle surveillance, and we're doing public transport. And then the final day, which is what we've all been waiting for, which is the final exercise. So the days are generally 8 o'clock in the morning. We start in the classroom, so ideally be here at 7:30, and we finish roughly about 6:30, 7 o'clock. And there is homework to do as well. It is a very steep learning curve, but the instructors will get you through it. We had 10 on our last course. All 10 reached the required standard, 2 of which did the RQF Level 4 qualification. The only difference, if you do the qualification, then the only difference is because it's an industry recognised qualification, all of the evidence needs to be written down. So you have to fill out, you have 28 days from the class to finish the workbook, which is evidencing everything you've learnt. If you just come on the Titan course and you don't do the RQF Level 4 qualification, then we sign you off verbally, because it's not a qualification which is industry recognised, and we don't have to have that fully evidenced in case it's dip tested. So what's the difference between doing the two? It's exactly the same course. You have exactly the same content. The only difference is you either fill in a workbook for the RQF Level 4 or you don't for the Titan course, because we're able to verbally pass you. Does it affect your work post-course? No, it doesn't. There is absolutely no positives. It is a completely personal thing for the learner, whether they want an industry recognised qualification at the end of it or not. When you go out to work at the end of it, you will be put onto the Titan Operation Resourcing Group, which is part of the Grow Student Aftercare programme. As part of this programme, you're on our Operational Resourcing Group. There are 322 other members in this group who either are sole traders or own limited companies. So there is a plethora of work for you to be able to take as you want it. So whether you do the RQF Level 4 or not, it is not going to affect your work potential post-course. It's a completely personal decision for you, and there is a financial impact of £420, which we have to pay to SFJ, which is Skills for Justice, who is the awarding body. And that is an admin fee. So it's going to cost you £420 more if you want to do the qualification. The course itself is £1,200 plus VAT, which is £1,440. So you just need to add on £420 if you want to do the qualification as well. So let's have a listen to a few of the learners who successfully completed the course last week. Okay, Juliet, you passed all of them.
Thank you very much.
So very quickly, what's your current role before coming on the Titan course?
I was a window cleaner.
Okay, was, still are?
Yeah.
Okay, elements of the course that you've most enjoyed?
Probably the foot surveillance.
Okay, why?
I'm a nosy person. I like to see what people are doing, and then the organisation. Just working as a team, I thought it was really fun.
Okay, very good. And is your idea to continue surveillance, join the industry, and
Yes.
take work?
Yeah, definitely.
Brilliant. Glad you enjoyed the course.
Thank
Hi, Golf. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Well done. You have passed the Titan
thanks.
5-day course. So what was your role before you embarked on the Titan 5-day course?
Director of a building and maintenance company.
Okay, so something completely different.
Yep.
Why the Titan course?
Just want something different.
Okay. What element have you most enjoyed about the course over the last 5 days?
The driving.
Driving, the mobile phase.
Yeah, the mobile.
So days 3 onwards.
Yeah, lovely.
Why particularly the mobile?
Just like the speed, and I just love the excitement of it.
Brilliant. And are you going to continue within the industry?
Definitely.
Brilliant. Thank you very much and well done.
Thank you.
Okay, hotel. You've completed the 5-day surveillance course for Titan. Well done, you've passed. What do you do at the moment, or what did you do before the course?
I'm currently a contracts manager for an M&E company in construction.
And why did you choose Titan as your training provider for surveillance?
Looking to supplement current wages and an interest in the industry already.
Brilliant. And what was the best element of the course for you?
The regimental side, the structure, the sequencing, and just the overall teamwork.
So you enjoyed it all?
It was fantastic.
It's been a good week,
Really
isn't it?
fun. Yeah, really good fun. Enjoyed it a lot.
Brilliant. And are you going to continue in the industry?
Absolutely. Yeah, I want to basically infill current wages, but then also want to see if there's a transition period, and of course make that jump if I can.
So dip your toes in the water and then potentially make that jump.
Start swimming.
Look
Yeah.
forward to working with you. Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So, bravo. You completed the 5-day course and you've successfully completed. Well done.
Thank you very much.
So, what do you currently do?
I'm a close protection officer.
Okay. And why did you choose the Titan 5-day surveillance course?
Well, I stumbled upon your podcast, and I just got addicted to it. Basically, I kept on watching the videos, and I decided that that's the path I wanted to follow in order to learn more about the overlapping within the two industries.
And what was your favourite element of the course?
I would say that it was probably the most thorough course I've ever taken, and I want to congratulate you on that one because it's. I've taken many courses, and this is probably the best course I've ever taken.
Thank you.
And all the instructors were spot on, very helpful. The atmosphere was super positive. There was no dumb question to ask. All questions were welcome and all questions were wise.
So, thank you for that. The course as a whole, would you say it's a very steep learning curve and you feel every emotion from sadness to complete happiness?
I would say that everyone went through it in a slightly different way. And at the same time, we all pretty much share the same emotions, pretty much what you just said. You are your number one judge, and we all sort of hold ourselves accountable to be as excellent as we can, because we want to provide the best possible service to you and the client.
Sure. Which element did you enjoy most?
I would say the driving aspect of it.
Okay.
I had already done surveillance courses in the past, 2 actually. This is the 3rd one. And,
Were they as well?
But the other ones were on foot.
Okay.
Not mobile.
Okay.
And using public transport, and that's it. But nothing with cars and motorcycles and stuff.
Okay. So is it now your goal to enter the industry of surveillance?
Most definitely, yes.
Brilliant. It's been fantastic to meet you.
Thank
Well
you so
done.
much.
Thank you, bravo. So there you have it. That is the feedback from a number of our learners from last week who are willing to put themselves on camera, or at least their feedback on camera. So if you would like to show an expression of interest or book on to our next courses, they are the 15th to the 19th of September this year and the 17th to the 23rd of November. We still have places on the September course, but they are becoming limited. November course is no problem whatsoever. So if you go to www.titaninvestigations.co.uk, click on the training tabs, click on the 5-day basic surveillance course, and you will then be able to message us with an expression of interest by filling out one of the confidential contact forms. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm Simon Henson. Thank you for listening, and until next time.